the city of Jerusalem and the Hebrew University. The Safra Brain Science Building is arranged as two parallel wings and a central courtyard, housing 28 smart laboratories and a dynamic social hub that will have the prime function of inspiring the great minds that will be put to work in the space. The neuron screen's objective is to generate a shading screen element to iconically represent the building's purpose and inspiration. It starts in 1899 with a hand-drawn image of a certical column as seen from a microscope, made by Santiago Ramon y Cajal. Next is scaling up the model and making sure it has no repetitions in it. Calculations, algorithms, and modeling are being used in order to correctly reduce the number of branches in the final pattern, resulting in a final and complete neuron screen pattern. 560 unique 3 meter by 1.5 meter in 12 millimeter thickness anodized aluminum puzzle pieces that together make the neuron screen facade. So, what does a 165 kilogram plate of aluminum have to go through in order to become one of the 560 carefully designed parts on the neuron facade? Closely supervised and carefully adjusted, each piece is being sculpted according to graphic drawings, spacing, and hanging points. A water jet cutting machine starts the 2-hour process of carving and reshaping each aluminum piece. Each neuron facade panel will be attached to a number of stainless steel spigots. For additional strength against wind load, one spigot is positioned on the top, one on the bottom edge, and one on a horizontal going through the center point of each panel. Margins of error are narrow. The shape and structure of each one of the 560 pieces matters a great deal. When put together, they will have to create a uniform screen, able to withstand all the forces at work. The alkaline cleaning bath removes any oils and foreign bodies off the metal to avoid any staining that may occur in the following steps. Quickly into the sodium hydroxide bath, where the neuron's distinguishable matte finish is chemically constructed, where timing is key. The correct concentration of drastic substance is achieved, temperature adjusted, finish on the aluminum surface carefully inspected. acidic bath to completely nullify any remaining alkaline. Time inside the anodizing bath depends strictly on the layer of crystals we would like to achieve on the aluminum. The material is then put into an acidic water bath and deionizing bath in order to clear any remains before going into the final stages of sealing and aging. At this point, the panel is being cooled down in a cold sealing bath where the cells of the anodic layer are slowly eliminated. Final rinsing and into the hot deionized water to speed up the sealing effect. One out of 559 more that will go through the same process as this one. An expression of ideas, modeling, and collaboration between scientists, architects, engineers, and everything that comes in between to make one piece of the neuron screen facade. In the same way the neurons inside our brains go unnoticed, the completed neuron screen facade will have no trace of chemical processes or exact measurements. It will simply be and represent everything the Brain Science Building stands for. Everything it's there to do.